Alcibiades was born in Athens in 450 BC, to Cleinias, a prominent Athenian statesman, and Deinomike, daughter of Megacles. When he was only 7 years old, his mother died, and he became a ward of Pericles, his uncle and one of Athens' most influential leaders. Under Pericles' tutelage, Alcibiades received a rigorous education in philosophy, rhetoric, and military strategy. At the age of 20, Alcibiades served as a hoplite in the Battle of Potidaea during the Peloponnesian War. He was wounded in battle and saved by his close friend and mentor, the philosopher Socrates. This event would have a profound impact on Alcibiades, as he would later credit Socrates with saving his life and teaching him the virtues of wisdom and self-control. In 424 BC, Alcibiades commanded a squadron of cavalry in the Battle of Delium, where he once again fought alongside Socrates. During the battle, Socrates was separated from his unit and surrounded by enemy troops. Alcibiades, recognizing the danger, rallied his men and charged into the fray, rescuing Socrates and bringing him back to safety. After his military service, Alcibiades entered politics and was elected as one of the strategoi, generals, of Athens. He quickly made a name for himself as a charismatic and ambitious leader, advocating for an aggressive foreign policy and expansion of Athenian influence. In 415 BC, Alcibiades played a major role in convincing the Athenians to launch an ill-fated expedition to conquer Sicily. However, just before the fleet set sail, a series of mutilations of the Hermes, sacred statues, in Athens was discovered. Alcibiades was accused of being involved in the vandalism, and he was recalled to stand trial. In an effort to avoid prosecution, Alcibiades defected to Sparta in 415 BCE and provided the Spartans with valuable intelligence about Athens' military and political strategies. During his time in Sparta, Alcibiades became romantically involved with the Spartan queen, Timonassa, which caused a scandal in both Sparta and Athens. Despite his initial success in Sparta, Alcibiades eventually fell out of favor with the Spartan leadership. According to some accounts, he was accused of having an affair with the wife of the Spartan king, Agis II, and was forced to flee for his life. Others suggest that Alcibiades simply became disillusioned with Sparta and grew tired of serving as a pawn in their ongoing conflict with Athens. In any case, Alcibiades eventually made his way to the Achaemenid Empire, where he established a relationship with the Persian satrap Tissaphernes. After fleeing Sparta, Alcibiades spent several years in exile, during which time he wandered throughout the eastern Mediterranean and sought refuge with various allies and supporters. He first went to the Persian Empire, where he established a relationship with Tissaphernes, the Persian satrap who controlled the region. Alcibiades hoped to use Persian support to launch a campaign against Sparta and regain his status in Athens. However, Alcibiades' plans were ultimately foiled when he was accused of plotting against the Persian king and was forced to flee once again. He then went to the court of Parnabazus, another Persian satrap who was a rival of Tissaphernes. Parnabazus welcomed Alcibiades and provided him with a small fleet, which he used to raid the coast of the Aegean and disrupt Spartan shipping. During this time, Alcibiades also established relationships with other allies, including the city of Chios, which provided him with additional ships and supplies. He also became involved with the oligarchic movement in Athens, which was seeking to overthrow the democratic government and establish a more conservative regime. In 407 BC, Alcibiades was recalled to Athens and reinstated as a general. He commanded Athenian forces in several successful battles against Sparta, including the Battle of Cyzicus, where he led a decisive naval victory that crippled the Spartan navy. Alcibiades' success in battle earned him widespread acclaim in Athens, and he was hailed as a hero upon his return. However, his fortunes quickly turned when he suffered a major defeat at the Battle of Notium in 406 BC. He was replaced as commander of the Athenian fleet and went into self-imposed exile in Thrace. Despite his exile, Alcibiades remained a powerful figure in Athenian politics, and his influence was felt throughout the city-state. He continued to negotiate with Persian officials and was even approached by Spartan emissaries, who hoped to lure him back to their side. However, Alcibiades' political maneuvering proved to be his undoing. Alcibiades fled to Phrygia, where he was given sanctuary by the local satrap. But his enemies continued to pursue him, and he was eventually assassinated in 404 BC. Alcibiades was one of the most brilliant and complex figures of ancient Greece. He was a gifted politician, strategist, and military leader, but he was also ambitious and often ruthless in his pursuit of power. His life was marked by a series of dramatic ups and downs, and his legacy remains controversial to this day.